Hello Internet, how's it going? Some cool ass shit that, well, actually Square's been actually on the ball of this for like the past few weeks. As I know that this isn't necessarily new news, but I still wanted to cover it because I really want to talk about like why the fuck don't other companies do this? And well, not necessarily story-wise, but I mean like in terms of cosmetic DLC. And this is an old ass conversation, which I know that a lot of us have already had. But getting into the midst of the story, all the Dragon Quest Heroes DLC from the West are free when they come over to the West. This means that Dragon Quest Heroes, the World Tree of Woe, and Bright Below will be free when the game comes over here to America. And pretty much you can unlock those by just beating the game, or after beating the King Hydra. Which, to be fair, is like, well, I can understand why some of those DLC packs, why they aren't necessarily free. But at the same time, I look at them and I'm like, wait a second. These are story DLCs, or at least from how they sound like story DLCs, or just add on little pocket stories in which that you can pick with and sort of keep the game going. Whereas I asked that question of why isn't that most Western games like that? Like, why aren't most of their like normal shit free? I mean, like once in every blue moon, you you will find a company that makes some of its stuff free, or they actually use like the whole like DLC, or they use it the way how it was supposed to be made, to where that you add stuff that just enhances the game. You don't add things to take away from the game or somebody's fun of the game. And this sort of seems like it's one of those things which is like, here is the game, you pay for it, you can have pretty much whatever you want. That's sort of how it comes across, to whereas that like that they're just trying to get the game's like name out there so people can go out and can go ahead and buy it. And if they do make another one, you know, people will hearken to it, which sort of seems to be the reason as to why they're doing this. Because if I really look at like most of our other games today, well, I know that they said that they would do that with The Witcher, and they have lived up to their word. I do wonder why other companies, why they do this, but then again, I realize that they do it because they can, and people will buy it, and people, like some people, man, that they'll make excuses for it, of saying that it's worth the price and whatnot. I mean, like, I still remember those days back when, I mean, like, I look at every Call of Duty bundle now that's sitting on the PlayStation Store, it's over $100. And there's like a bundle out to get all the DLC for $99.05, and that's supposed to be a deal. Like, that's not a deal. That's highway robbery for a game and for DLC packs that I don't really give a fuck about. You know, it's really crazy it's really crazy like that. And I do sort of look at some of the other games out there who do sort of promise all this DLC, but then they don't. Again, I do like to throw Borderlands around a lot when I talk about DLC, but then I look at other games which were supposed to have way more than what they have, and then it's like, why the fuck did they put all this time into that, or pretty much use that highlighted time in which that they had, man, to sort of make this game good and just add more shit, or add more to a story, or give me more of this, and they don't want to. They want to just say, okay, fuck it, we're just gonna make a damn sequel, and then have them pay us way more money for doing the exact same shit. So it's really crazy like that, and it's really bad that stuff like the DLC is slowly starting to like move over in terms of microtransactions, because microtransactions are now in the game for reasons of saying like, well, it's there, but you don't have to use it. Honestly, I don't, but why the fuck else would it be there unless you wanted me to use it in the first place? You know, it's sort of like putting a broken weapon into a video game and then sort of telling like putting a broken weapon into a video game, but the only way to use it is with your credit card. But like you throw in like impossible ass bosses and shit so that they have to use that weapon, and then say you can beat the boss without me like using this weapon that you got to use real money to use. It's like, well, why the fuck did you put it there in the first place? You did that there so I can go out and use that weapon, and then like you can pull some money from me. sort of like that. But I am happy though that they did do this. I do thank them for that. And what do you guys think about this? Please tell me that in the comment section. Catch you guys on the next John Graham Show. Please keep watching Anime, keep playing video games. I'm out.